Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This ain't my normal intro. Forgot to shoot one while I was out in the garage, but we're doing it now. So this video is going to be on fixing my mistake for the coupler that we sent to the machine shop that was made wrong. I bought a tool to try to do that, and then we get that installed, or try to get that installed, and run into some other issues with the drive shaft itself. So 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but hey, it is what it is, and we're gonna make the best of it. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Alright y'all, and this is how we're going to try to fix my screw up with the machine shop. It's a self-centering dowling jig. Picked it up at Hobo Freight. And hopefully it's going to work. So get this thing out of the box. I looked at it online, and hopefully it's going to work. So there's the jig itself. Ah, there we go. Alright, well, I guess the way this thing works is you open it up. Feels a little stiff. And you clamp it down over your material that you're going to... We'll have to space that up a little bit. She rocks a little bit, but anyways, clamp it down. It's got these little pallets that you screw down in these holes, and you run your drill. I'm gonna use a drill press. Drill bit down through there, and it's supposed to self-center down the hole. So let me find the 1/4" one, and we'll screw her in there. And I'm gonna hang it over the edge and see how accurate it is being centered. So y'all hang out, and I'll be right back. Alright y'all, I got the pilot in there, got my drill bit in there, and if you look down that, it looks fairly centered. I mean, yeah, I think it might work. So, alright, well, the only thing we can do is take her out to the drill press and find out. So, let's do that. Alright y'all, before we get out to the drill press, I'm wanting to drill this hole, and I want to leave about 3/16 at the end. So I didn't know until I kind of looked at this thing. It's got alignment lines right in there. If you can see that, and it goes up to the 1/4". That's centered on the hole. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and put a little color on this. And I've got my digital calipers. I don't know if you guys can see that. You know, 5/16 would be an 1/8 inch plus half the width of the 1/4" bolt we're going to use. So I'm going to get some color on there, see if I can't scribe me a line and get it lined up on that thing. So so we're pretty accurate. So alright, I'm going to do that, and we'll bring you guys back. Alright y'all, got y'all on a hopefully a good spot to where you can see, and being my piece of stock there sticks out the bottom of my jig, I'm going to sit it on my vise, hopefully, to keep it from rocking. So, alright. Shoot a little lube down in there, and hopefully we can drill this thing out. My drill bit's not long enough to go all the way through, so we are most of the way through. She looked pretty good, so I'm going to put it in the place here, hopefully, and see if we can't finish drilling this thing out. Let me grab a bolt, we'll drop it down through that center and see what she looks like. Alright, y'all. Get you guys a straight on shot. I think we got a winner. So, alright. Little burrs in there, but not a big deal. We'll take care of them. So, alright. Let me get this thing turned around and put back in the jig, and we'll drill the other end. Alright, y'all, got her in the jig again, and rinse and repeat, I guess. Nope, I just felt that, felt it move. Alright, I'm going to bring my jaws of my place together to hold it. Alright, that feels a lot better. Alright, I'm going to drop my drill bit down just a hair. See if we can't get started on the other side, just to make sure. saw, that looks pretty good too. So, alright, I'm going to get my die grinder out. Sorry, I'm going to get my die grinder out, clean all this stuff up on the insides and all that, and we'll take her back to the home shop because we were at my daily job, and we'll test fit her and show you what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to re-drill a hole in the drive shaft, move it back further, I guess, into this piece here. So I'll explain it to you when we get there. All right, y'all, we are back home at the hacienda in the garage. So we're gonna see if this thing fits. We got the holes drilled, so slide that on there. Just drop down in. All right. Ooh, she slides right on there, y'all. Slides right on. I'm gonna get these holes lined up. All right. The truth. Nice and snug, just like we wanted, y'all. All right. There's no play in there, but the original hole in the shaft is about 2/3 inside there. So I think what we're going to have to end up doing, I'm going to turn this thing probably 90 degrees, drill my hole through, and we'll probably end up welding that other hole in the shaft. Weld that hole shut, and because that's going to be a twist spot. So yeah, we're definitely going to have to weld that thing shut, because the new hole is going to intersect it. So or what we could do is just come in here a little further. I'll mark the shaft here. We can come in, we can be within, 1/4 inch of the end of the shaft and get that bolt in there. So yeah. I think that's probably what we're going to end up having to do. Because I don't like how that's that close. I didn't even think about that whenever I was drilling the holes in this coupler. But hey, it is what it is. We can work with it. So yeah, we'll work with it. Definitely work with it. So all right. So yeah, she spins in there nice and free, and oh yeah, yep. I think we're good. So I need to get my dowels made, but just looking down the clutch, I think we're going to be golden on these. There's just a little tiny hair of a gap. Ain't no big deal. If we have to, we can shim the motor just a hair to get it perfectly lined up. But yeah, I am happy. So guess the next thing is I'm not going to run back up to the shop tonight because my jig is up there. Yeah, we'll mark the end of this shaft, and we'll see how much shaft we have sticking in, which
should be pretty decent. But yeah. All right. I'm gonna shut the camera off, do a little measuring, and we'll bring y'all back.
All right, y'all. Got a lot of work done here. Did a bunch of it off camera because, you know, you guys see me drill holes in the shaft, but I got the new hole drilled here. I still have to drill through this shaft. But I got everything lined up. Made some new brackets, or some brackets, to mount my drive shaft support. So we got that all done, got it all in. I'll have to take it back out and paint it. It's just little, well, put a little primer on it so I could mark it with a marker and see better, but that's all in. I did put a couple bolts in the clutch to make sure everything lines up, make sure they're not binding or anything, and it seems like everything's, you know, everything's gonna move fine, slide fine. So yeah, we're moving right along. I'll drill this hole. I'll probably drill it off camera. You guys don't need to watch me drill a hole. But yeah, that's we're coming along. So, and I probably will. You can see how these stick up. I'll probably mark these and kind of knock this corner off a little bit, just to, you know, just to give myself a little bit more room in there and less sharp objects to cut myself on. So, all right, we're moving right along. After I get this hole here drilled, the next thing is, if you guys can see this shaft, and it's not back where it needs to be. It needs to be back a little bit. It's getting caught on this. Well, we can do that. It needs to be back, and probably something along them lines there. You can see the shaft that's already there for the clutch, the old clutch. It's not going to work, so I'll probably have to move it back about 4 inches probably. Means drilling a hole through the side down here, putting a bushing in, and yeah, I was going to try to do something clever with making some linkage with another shaft back here that, you know, will counteract and blah blah blah, and yeah, it's not going to work. So this shaft's going to be in the way. So we'll just figure out how we're going to drill it, put some weld some bushings in there, move this pedal here back, and yeah. So there's a flat spot in the floorboard here. I'll probably bring it back like right here, somewhere in that area, and about the same height. Well, I may bring it down, match this angle and bring it down and then run it through. So I don't know, that's gonna take some thinking. So anyways, I'm gonna get back, I'm gonna finish drilling that, and while I'm thinking about it too, I did put add some stuff to my Amazon wish list. If you want to help support the channel, I put a mag drill on there. It's not a real expensive one, it's a couple $100, but you know, if you want to help support the channel, that mag drill would definitely help in drilling that. So all right, I'm gonna move on, so we'll bring y'all back in a little bit. All right, y'all, I took that drive shaft and tried to drill the hole for the drive pin, you know, up here in the front, and yeah, I trashed like 2 cobalt and a titanium or so bit, and so I took it to the machine shop. I'm not gonna mess with it anymore, so just let them do it. But yeah, so we're done for a while. I don't know when they're gonna get it back to me, so I'm gonna move on, and I'm gonna go ahead and slot these holes down to give me a little bit of adjustment. But yeah, over on that, that's gonna do it for this video. So yeah. All right, y'all, that's gonna do it for this video. It's another one of them hurry up and wait deals. Like I said, I trashed a couple, like 3 or 4 drill bits trying to drill that shaft. Must have been when I welded the old hole shut that it hardened that shaft more than what I can drill. So yeah, we had to take it to the machine shop. So hope you guys enjoying the series on this thing. Please, if you do, hit the thumbs up, comment, leave me a comment. Yeah, I'm liking it. No, move on to something different. By the views, you guys like these videos, so I'm gonna try to keep cranking them out as best I can. Another thing too is if you want to help support the channel, there is an Amazon link down in the description. I got a few things on there. Go ahead and help the channel out. Click on that thing, or if you just want to support the channel, I think there's a PayPal link down there too. Money's fine too. So appreciate y'all, love y'all, and we'll catch y'all on the next one, hopefully.